Hi guys, my name is Muhammad Shahzad and you're watching my YouTube channel. It's related to the IT. I'm also providing lectures on different kind of technologies like servers, networking devices, data center design, data center devices, and some Microsoft products. So mostly lot of people in their offices, corporate sector, and during the studies they face SQL management studio management error like server does not exist, access denied. So we will discuss some common problems and common issues with the SQL Studio Management Studio, and we'll go for one by one to check where is the problem, and then we can fix that accordingly. So okay, when you just open your Management Studio, whether it's installed on the local server or it's installed in the client workstation, so when you open, sometime it's saying that directly it will be like there will be a maybe misspelled server name. Like if I put here like this and try to connect, it will be definitely ask me that the server is like this server, it cannot be connected because it will not find any server which belongs to this name. So it will take time and it will give us a error message. So I will wait and we'll check a error message and then I will let you know. So this is the common problem people do, and then they misspell this one. See, the network path was not found, network related issues, instance specified error occurred while establishing connection with the server. Okay, so see, the server was not found and or was not accessible. Okay, so this is the common mistake. Secondly, sometime the SQL administrators, they put their own SQL admin in the securities. So and the other people, they try to log in with their own names, like I am here with the administrator, but it's not a SQL administrator and on my domain, and I will just thinking that it will connect. So I will try to connect and it will give the login field for administrator, this one, because this user is not added into the logins and security features of the SQL Server. So this is the another mistake. So another one, people use this SA user, but they know that the SA is not enabled, and a lot of administrators, security administrator, they will disable the SA. So they are trying to use SA, and it will be like if this one is also disabled, and then it will give an error like not reachable or login failed. So I will, because in this machine I have enabled the SA, but I put it the wrong password to show you. So I will give a correct passwords, and I want to show you the securities and login. Here is the logins. See, if that administrator was here, it could automatically log in, but our SQL admin is there. If I log in with the SQL admin, so then I can log in. So these two users are here. So make sure your user which you are trying to connect with your server, it's already there. Okay, so I will disconnected and I will connect again. So this is the main very small mistakes people do. So another thing, sometime you have to do a ping with your ping to your server name. So if you are trying to connect with the server name or with the IP address, so you have to ping the both name, the domain name and the IP, that your machine from where you are trying to connect SQL Management Studio is reachable to the server. Okay, another thing, another mistake, not a mistake, but sometimes people try to connect, but the security and cyber guys, they try and they disable the firewall port. So for SQL Server, so that port is also should be enabled. So it's one for SQL configuration. I'm gonna open that. It's 143C. So that one also be allowed, or if any other port they are going to use in your corporate sector for the SQL Server, make sure that port is also allowed into the firewall. So you have to go into the firewall. We can go from here. Okay, so if I go to the firewall, and advanced settings, okay, so inbound, outbound, that should be enabled here. So if I see some of my ports already enabled, so you have to make sure that your port is existing here in your workstation and firewall, and in your server firewall also. Okay, so make sure that one is also enabled, and you are able to go here in the server. I have enabled everything, but in the corporate sector, we are doing lab here, but in the corporate sector, you make sure your port is enabled and you're going through that port. Okay, another thing is sometime you have to make sure that your alias and firewall, your services are running okay. So first is, if I go, let's wait for the to open SQL configuration. It's taking a little time because I'm using a virtual machine. Come on. So the SQL Server, both services also should be running. So sometime server is unreachable, you will see SQL Server service is down. Then too, you cannot connect via SQL Management Studio. Usually it happens when you have given a username to the service which belongs to a domain controller, and sometime domain controller they start after that SQL Server. So it's try to connect to via that service is trying to connect turn on via that login user, but if the domain is down, then that service will not up and running. So sometime in the start of the server, this is also not running. So we will connect from, we can use here, search is not working in this virtual machine anyway, so we can connect from here. So SQL configuration management, if you open, so you can see the services it should be up and running. First is like your server instance, second is your browser service, and if you're using any other high availability and other backup jobs and something where our SQL Server agent service is required, it's okay. Then it should also be run. Otherwise, it's not. It doesn't have any concern to log in for the login from the studio. Only service we require this one in browser. So you can check your ports also. I can show you the here. See that another protocols. These protocols should also be enabled, especially the TCP/IP. Another mistake. Sometimes this is also down. So that's why your SQL Management Studio cannot be connect. So if I go right click, I am going to show you the 1433. This is the port, main port. So if this port is changed, make sure that port is also enabled in the firewall. Okay, so these are the services and common things which we were trying to cover in this video. So hopefully you have get the knowledge that why our Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio is not connecting to the our server. So we have to check all these steps one by one: firewall, port protocol, TCP/IP, and server name, server is reachable via network with the ping, and then you can try to connect and make sure you're logging in with the correct username and password, which is allowed into the SQL Server. So then your management studio will connect easily. So these are some mistakes. Another thing is there was remote connections. I want to show you. I think one more thing, we can connect here. Right click on our server properties. There is some remote connection. Make sure that if you go into the connections, see, allow remote connection to this server. So this should also be ticked. Okay, if you're locally, if it is not unticked, locally you can connect with your studio on the same server with the management studio. But if it is not, if you want to try from the client workstation to connect to the server via SQL Management Studio, so make sure on the server this option is checked. So then you can connect, you can easily connect remotely from your workstation to the server with the Management Studio. So that was the last point I was gonna cover here. Hopefully you understand most of the common reasons why our SQL Server Management Studio is not working. So see you guys into the next topic with the next video, and hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, kindly subscribe my channel and click on like button, share with the friends, and I'll already have a lot of other lecture to the management. This one, SQL Server always on, related to the administration of the SQL, and other cybersecurity videos on my channel. Take care. Bye bye. Hey guys, thank you for watching my videos. I would like to give you just a quick introduction about my channel, what we have in this channel. If you go into the videos, you can find a lot of videos which is in English and which is in Hindi, Urdu. It's a mix, so you can find a lot of videos there, how to install Security Onion, Witness Server, or how to install Always On configuration. There is labs also, and also there is a full course. If you go in the playlist, you will find a full courses regarding the SQL administration and network basics, data center designs, and server administrations. Even you have a lot of videos like virtualization. It's about the VMware and FreeNAS and Windows Server 2012 administration, Python, and CCNA routing switching is in a Hindi course, and it's almost 29 videos. And then CCNP security and CCNP routing switching, CCNP T-shoot, CCNP switching, CCNA security, C#. A lot of videos related to IT guys who want to get a job in IT. You will find a lot of good videos in my playlist. So just visit and see the courses, and you will learn free. So I'm making the videos regarding different technologies like server, storage, and cybersecurity, and regarding the networkings. So in cybersecurity, you will find a lot of videos regarding NASes, Kali Linux, and Security Onion, a popular tool. So okay guys, I hope you will enjoy my videos. Just visit and find the appropriate lecture which is in your interest. So you will find really good videos, and see WSS monitoring, a lot of videos about the Microsoft servers and other stuff. So it's a good channel for the guys who want to do job in IT field. And there is a lot of videos on this channel, around 500 videos I have in this channel. So you guys can go and learn about the different technologies. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.